Think I'm live. I think I'm live with my crazy hair and bad lighting. I can't get the lighting together. It is. I don't feel like turning on the big lights. It's sunny outside, but if I open certain things, it'll make it too bright in here, and then I don't know what's going on. But welcome, JLJ this morning. I'm live. I'm alive. Why am I typing JLJ? Hello is what I'm trying to type. Hello. Yes, it is crazy talk. I am here. It's like day 5,863 of this fucking pandemic. What's going on? I got my Girl Scout cookie coffee, which tastes like Girl Scout cookies. I'm showing my hair today. I don't care. I'm showing my hair. Look how crazy it is. It actually moves when it's wet. But it's so long, right? I like that. It's very 80s. Very 80s. But I'm not wearing a hat today. I said, fuck it. I let my hair go natural today. In all its glory. It's not combed or anything. I just woke up. But it's kind of crazy. I mean, I'll fix into something a little later. I have a show later. I have the and just like that after show. But until then, I'm letting my hair go wild. As I wake up in the morning, I wash my face, I need to shave, or shave later, take a shower and shave. I literally said, get their coffee, says James. People texted me. I did a bunch of social media promotion this morning. They got stuff going on across the street. I'm making loud noises. My gardeners came and took care of that. Oh, my new podcast, which is called A Lot Beneath the Soil. I just got a book. It's really, really good. It's called Recipes for Survival. And it's a nice book. It feels so good in my hands. I love books with in my hands. So I'm very excited to read this. Very excited. So I'm interviewing her next week. So I love that. I mean, I feel so blessed that I can announce our podcast. My PR people are like, I got somebody for you, and we're going to talk about it. It's a nice book. From a adjunct assistant professor at UCLA. See somebody for real. It's a nice book. Anyway, sorry. I'm admiring that. But yeah, the hair's wild today. I'm wild today. I'm just like feeling it. I am cooped up in this goddamn house. It's making my goddamn nerves. I'm trying to survive. I did like 20 shows yesterday. I did one this morning. I recorded some stuff this morning. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So I have all these audio dramas and I'm trying to get these things done. And everybody's schedules are crazy. And it's getting harder and harder. But it's still, when we come together, it's so much fun. When we come together, it's great. Everything's good. But just not getting together is crazy. So I have actors who everybody's going through their own personal stuff. I try to be very compassionate, of course, because everybody's going through their stuff. I mean, right now, it's a tough time for everyone, which is the truth. It's on everyone. So, but I still have a production schedule. I still have things I have to do. And a couple of actors who had personal stuff going on in their lives, none of my business, what was going on, and in the middle of productions dropped out or could not make it or didn't show up or like all this stuff happens. Well, I had to move on. And so now I guess they're coming back to me. And I just find it very interesting. I'm like, no offense to you guys, but I had to move on. They're like, really? I'm like, do you have any roles coming? I'm like, the roles I need you for, you didn't finish. You didn't finish the roles that I asked you for. And literally, so here's like a lesson for everybody. We're all human. That's completely true and stuff. But you have to set precedents. You have to set it's almost like you have to build your credit with somebody. And I feel like you have to show up on time, be nice, be kind, all this stuff. First, get that all out there. And then when something does happen, because things do happen, it's not as bad. Because the trust is always kind of there. Like I had a couple of actors who didn't show up. No phone call, nothing. But they actually contacted me and apologized afterwards. And it's a first offense for each. Okay, so far you showed me the rest of the time that you can show up, that you're here. So I'm like, okay, I won't forget it. It'll always be over here. But that's like one strike, but it's over there. I'm not gonna hold against you fully. come on in and we'll keep it going. And they can, and one actually came and he was great and the whole thing. But for me, it's like the ones where we haven't built anything. I just got you guys. We haven't really built anything. I don't know if I could trust you because I haven't really worked with you that much. It's really hard. And so when you're already early in the game petering out, it's like, well, what's the deal? Well, straight, I was getting my nerves. What do you do? Because I can't trust you. I mean, because it's not just me, it's everyone else who took the time to show up and be there. And then you're not there. And it's like, well, sorry. One group I'd say sorry you came because the one person who needed to be there literally has scenes for everybody. I had a couple times where I cut out scenes, said, screw it. Reworded a few things, gave more lines to somebody else, and worked it out. It's one particular show I can't do that. I have one show I'm just going to keep going and going and going until we film it. And Cupid's Crossing, we're in the middle of film. We're almost done. We have a few scenes left of one episode, and then we have the season finale to record. But I have a contingency plan. If something happens, this could be the episode we finish could be the season finale. If something just weird happens, we can't get everybody together before time. We're cutting it close. Times my fast. So it's not just their fault. The times my fast. There's only so many hours in a day, so many days in the week. I can do. I'm doing 3 or 4 of these. I can't do any sooner. It's crazy. But I'll tell you and Kirsten knows this, when we are in the actual sessions, there's so much fun. So anybody who's doing any voiceover, come talk to me. We have a lot of fun. There's no egos. We support each other. It can be funny. It's be serious. It's this great experience of exchange and networking and working together. I love it. What's the sentence you should reveal to me? So that's like that. Another little thing I had with a friend was I posted in one of my stories. Another friend of mine, I like to post my friends' stuff in my stories. If they're promoting something, I'll promote them too. I have an audience. I love promoting. Oh, my God, no, my mother gave me this. It says James for me. It's big. See how big it is. It's big and sturdy. Even though I'm left-handed, I usually drink with my right hand sometimes. Usually with my right hand. But because I'm left-handed, it doesn't show the James unless I'm on this side. So, yeah, we have fun. We have a good time. I direct them. We have a good time. You guys just reminded, you got me something. Okay. I'm going to do this. You guys just, see, I have a left-handed page. For being like left-handed with a lot to say, like my show. So on Facebook, you can join it. And you guys just inspired me to do something for that page. But I don't want to scare them with my hair, so I'm going to do this really quick. There we go. Ivy Lewis, I'm trying something right now. Okay, you guys just inspired me. Taking the hat off. Wild hair today, wild hair. Okay, you guys just inspired me. I love that. So anyway, I posted my friend's story. I'm telling all this, don't spill all the tea this morning. I posted something in my story, and another friend who I didn't know they knew each other. So apparently she works with her and some stuff, and was just ragged on her. Oh my God, just basically doesn't like her. Has a definite opinion about her. Now I don't care about that. My friends, I'm like, I have friends who have friends I don't like either. It's okay. But usually I just go, okay, I may voice my opinion a little bit in my business. Well, said friend who commented on my thing actually texted me later, was like, I'm so sorry. I was a little bitchy, blah, blah. I was okay, I accept that. That's fine. We have our moments. We get it, especially if you don't like somebody you get into or whatever. And normally if we didn't like somebody together, we were talking about it. But I'm thinking that's where you stop. I was like, okay, got it. But then you double down after that on why you don't like her and continue to go on. I'm like, stop it. I didn't comment. I stopped commenting. I'm not even mad at them. I just stopped commenting. It's like, that's where you stop. Clearly, she's my friend, and I posted her thing, so I don't agree with you. So it's kind of like that. Wouldn't I just tell you to go? Never mind. Sorry, never mind. So I just chuckled, and I haven't said anything. But people's behavior is so interesting, isn't it? Human behavior. I mean, when it comes to emotions, people just feel like whatever happens, everybody gets affected. I don't care, and that's what's so funny. I don't judge other people. I'm very much like, just myself when it comes to friendships or work relationships. I just don't. I was taught to bring it to work. You're always taught leave it at the door, don't bring it in. That whole thing. You got a job to do. I just would never do that. There are things I just would never do. If I have a commitment, I'm going to hold the commitment to the end. It may be to my own detriment sometimes, but I would never just drop out because, my best friend and I had a big fight, or this happened over here. I can't get a phone, or it's like all this stuff just happens. It goes, well, how do you live life? How do you walk through life? It's just like I mean, I don't understand. I just never relied on stuff like that. I mean, an emergency is an emergency. When that happens, that's totally separate. When these are not emergencies, this is stuff that's just in your life happening. And I was like, either don't get involved in stuff, then take care of your shit. That's what I do. I'll just pull out, take care of my stuff. But you're in the middle of a project, and you're just like, I'm too busy, can't do it. Okay, all right. And then later come back to you and go, hi, you have anything? I'm like, no, I need you for that. I need you for that stuff. That's what I need you for. I don't need you now. I need you then. And it's funny, I don't stay mad very long. So it's not even about being mad. I just remember stuff. I don't forget things, but I don't have time to stay mad at things. I get mad in the moment. I guess I was asked to take out something. I haven't even done it yet. I mean, I got till Monday. If I do it, I'll do it. But I had a colleague. I was show with them. They went 2 days later. Decided they want something taken out of it. So I have to go through. I have to take it all down. Go through the whole. I don't have time for all that. I just don't. I can find time at some point, but I'm not even rushed. I'm like, we have a show on it's supposed to come out Monday. We'll see. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. We'll get it. Whatever. I'm getting to it. I'm not going to stress out. I'm going to get to it when I get to it. I'm not going to stay mad either. I'm just too busy. I'm too busy to stay mad. I get mad for the moment and move along. But staying mad does not help anything. It doesn't help anything. It's good to take inventory of like what's going on, and you go, okay, I remember this. And I always try to find solutions. So with some of these things, like, okay, build this in, build that in, and it works. Sometimes I've changed it. Having things happen to you sometimes will make you think of other ways to do things, which is smart. It's a great thing to do. And so it's helped me in the long run. You should always have contingency plans. You should always have a couple of plan A, B, C, D, sometimes in certain situations. It really does come in handy. It comes to your advantage. So I've done that now where I'm like, I would have never thought of that if this hadn't happened. So sometimes when negative things happen to you, it's a blessing in disguise because actually it forces you to think of something else that's innovative and wonderful to handle it. They always say there's beauty in tragedy, or there's growth and sadness. But all those things are so true. It's like all that stuff's just true. In some cases, it's completely true. So I was like, okay, got it. Okay, so that okay. I was like, I'm telling all the business as the tea, as the coffee. This I can't even talk. This Girl Scout coffee is a bomb. It'll be the death of me because it's so good. What else? What else is going on? Trying to still clean my house. I have my second bedroom looks pretty good. I'm still trying to clean up this bed. You guys don't see over on this side of this screen. It is crazy talk. It's like the middle of my room is crazy. Over here it's fine. Over there it's fine. Over there, but in there it's crazy. And so I got to work on that. Today I had several shows I canceled. I have to watch And Just Like That, and then I'll have that show later. So I'll do that. But yeah, I'm very excited. I can probably take care of some other stuff around here. And it was supposed to be the 70s here in LA. The 70s. Very excited about that. Oh, somebody asked me, I should tell you my shows. Okay, so I have a bunch of shows out right now. This week, some new ones. So, okay, if you become a Patreon member, I'm on patreon.com, James Lott JR. I have 5 patrons. Thank you very much. I'm releasing behind the scenes exclusive shit on there every day, just about. I have stuff on there. I have so much content, it's not even funny. So it's all over there. Trust and believe, it's all over there. It's really good. And I think you guys will like it. So I have some new stuff over there, some outtakes, behind the scenes stuff. I posted the script of something that's never been produced. So patreon.com, James Lott JR, there's 3 tiers, $5, $10, $20. Of course, the higher you go, the more you get. You know that. So that's good. And then I have 2 great interviews with 2 great chicks. Jennifer Stalin is one of them. She's like a cheerleader, actress, entrepreneur, producer, director. She's going to be in the new Pam and Tommy movie on Hulu. That's connection. She's good. And then my girl, Liv Ritchie, who's a singer, songwriter, actress, and horse rider like me. That's out too, in between the pages. It's out too. I also did Dynasty, the Colbys, Sable. I did Who's the Best? He was best kept breakout character. Also did Falcon Crest After Show, who's the most popular character. I also did a message to the GH Mini Spotlight audio podcast people, because they're very important to me. And I had an audio glitch. I couldn't post the latest episode we did audio. So it's getting lots of hits right now. So I told them. I did The Mandalorian. I talked about Boba Fett on that show. And I did the Boba Fett after show about The Mandalorian. All that shit. I work. And I have a great interview, another extra connection is my friend Patrick Galvin, talking about when you work remotely from your company, how to make everybody closer together and bring people together and have trust. And it's a great episode of that too. I love it. I love that my life is very varied. I go from Star Wars, as you see over here, my little babies, Star Wars to soap operas to left-handedness to grandparenthood. I love it. I just think it's such a great thing I can do to go back and forth. Sex and the City, left-handedness. I just love it. I love it. So yeah, that's what's going on. So that's going on. So I have shows. What else I got? I just woke up. So I actually woke up at 6:30, but I laid in bed till 8. I was told, take your time. Don't rush out of bed. So I hurt myself rushing out of bed years ago. Which I'm going to tell that story. I have an exclusive series on Patreon. You can't get anywhere else. Called It's a Lot. I tell stories. So I have a story I'm going to tell about that where I sit on my bed and ruin my back. Crazy. Oh yeah, so I was cleaning. I found some short stories I wrote and songs that I don't know. They were in a bin that I had that nothing else was with it that was like it, because usually my stuff's very organized. And I was going through my thing. I went, where are those guys? I don't know when I wrote them or whatever, but I'm going through them and I like them. So I think I'm going to post them. I think I'm going to put them in a book. So me and Flobo has helped me think of titles. But I think I'll put them in a book and release it. Why not? I mean, it's like rarities or something, like for the vaults or something. I mean, I'm just going to put them out. That's what it is. Resource stories from the vault. So you guys are just like, here we go. Okay. The vaults. That's what it is. Okay. That's what it is. So you guys, talking to you inspired me and gave me an answer. Gave me an answer. Love it. You're probably like, stop shouting. I just feel good. I'm alive today. I made it. I woke up. We go to bed. You never know if you're going to wake up or not. I know we don't think about it. You don't think about it. We don't talk about it. We're all going to die. We're all going to die. We are. That's just how I mean, we all have our dates. So at some point, it's going to happen. We don't. It's one of those things we just don't talk about. It's so funny because it's inevitable. You don't leave this world alive like this. You leave it out, and we don't dwell on it, of course, because well, most of us don't, because that's how you live life. It's just a fact. But you're supposed to live life to your fullest. But literally every day, you never know if you're going to wake up. You assume you will. You hope you do, right? I know if I died tomorrow or took a nap today and that was it, I can say I've lived a full life. I'm so glad I can say that. I can say that I have lived a full life. Very few regrets, and a couple, but very few regrets. And it's varied. It's varied, folks. I'll do all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. I am living a dream right now. I am living, well, pieces of a dream, which was a group back in the day. But I'm living a dream. I am working for myself. I am my own CEO. I am making money doing what I love. There you go. Living in a nice house with a nice yard. I'm very fortunate. I mean, so when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, thank you, God. You know, I think of all the folks who don't wake up, or when their time's up. I don't know where mine is. Who knows? It's not for a while. I got more things I want to do. I have more things I want to do. I'm not done yet. But if it's time to go, it's my time to go. Yeah. I know it sounds morbid. Like it's morbid, but you know, like it shouldn't be morbid. I'm just saying it's just life. Life and death are part of things. Precisely. As long as you're happy with the life you've had, that's half the battle. I feel like exactly. Oh, yeah, things I wish I hadn't done. Should have did, but I did them. There are things I did that I'm not the happiest about or most proud of. But they're all part of me. They're all part of the journey of me where I was. They're all timestamps and snapshots to where I was as I was getting here. That's the point. So judging them harshly is not going to make that go away or do anything to make me feel better now. You did it. I did it. Yeah. Did I used to steal things from work? Yeah, my low end jobs. I thought I deserved this stuff, so I took some things here and there to help me out at home. Not my proudest moments, but I did them. I also took jobs that I hated. Hated my bosses, hated everything. Had to because I was raising a child, I had things to do. I had to do what I had to do. I've gone out with people I shouldn't have gone out with. I've gone out with people. Have I hurt them? Yeah, in the past, sure. I've hurt some people. I know I have. I've said things to people I probably shouldn't have said, and I've said to them. I was lashing out in some ways when I was younger because I was lacking certain things, so I try to overcompensate. Oh, I did all kind of stuff. I've tried drugs, folks. I'm not going to be sitting going, I've never inhaled or anything. I have. I partied like it was 1999, like it was 1989, I was 1985. I partied. Had a good time. I did. Had a good time. It's about 5 nights a week dancing and drinking. And whatever else that went along with it. That's what it was. It was what it was. But I've also done a lot of good. You know, humans aren't just this one-dimensional beings. So you can be 5 or 6 things at once, right? To enjoy today because tomorrow's a promise. That's right. Look forward, don't look back. Things do happen for a reason. They do. They do. Joanne's trying to give me a go. I'm not going to Joanne. Leave me alone. They do. There's some clothing choices I probably weren't the greatest. I wore them. They're in picture form. But it's funny. I just posted this picture today. Look, cutie. This is me in 1984. I was 15 years old in 10th grade. Look at that. Look at that man. Look at him. It's me. What has he do it? Yeah, I don't know if it's the same, but it's me in a polo shirt. You know that's 80s. You know that's 80s. I was like, okay, found that, cleaned up some stuff. I was like, hi, Jamie, what are you doing? I wrote James Lott JR in the back. That's how I am, James Lott JR. You know, it's so you know, so funny. It's crazy. So I'm alive. I'm here. It is 9:16 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm now going to get off and take care of my day. I have lots of things I need to do. I'm wishing the same for you out there, that you have a nice productive day, or if you're relaxing today, relax. Relax, don't do it. And once you want to, that's an 80 song. Please be kind to each other, have compassion, get vaccinated.